Hello, this is Mindy Wheat, and I want to just give you some history on the word two, as in the number two. So first, this is what the number two looks like. It's spelled with the letters T, W, and O. Now, what does this word mean? It means obviously one more than one, like I have two cars or $2. How is the word built? The basic bare bones of the word two is just the letters TWO. There is no further renderings of it. You can't take off a base or like a suffix or an extra syllable. It is just two. It does come, the history of the word is it comes from the root TWA, and it is an Old English word. And Old English often have some silent letters just because we have dropped the pronunciations, but the history of the letters are still there. Now, this is an interesting one because the history of the W is still there. So in order to further understand it, we need to understand what are the relatives of this word. We need to know, in other words, what words are related to this root word toi from the Old English. And we can now see that its relatives are twin, twice, 20, 12, between, or twain. Twain is a measurement used for like measuring oceans, like the depths, similar to like nautical stuff. Well, if you look at all the other ones besides twain, you can easily and obviously see twin and twice and 20, that you can hear the W sound, which makes sense for the spelling because it's matching its pronunciation, but also all of them have some connection to the idea of two, meaning they all have that same root. The meaning is there. Now, 20 is an interesting word because it's made up of two roots. It's got the two and the T. T stands for a set of 10, and that makes sense because 20 is two sets of 10, just like 40 is four sets of 10. And 50 is 5 sets of 10, so they're coming from those two roots. 12 has two roots as well. It's 2 and lif. Lif is the same root from leave, 11, leftover. And it's kind of meaning that idea of leftover, like 2 leftover from 10, so that's where we get 12. 11 is kind of that 1 leftover from 10. Between also carries the connotation of two because it's between two things. So based on its relatives, I can really hear the W sound. So when I'm trying to spell the W, or when I'm trying to spell two, I will now understand that there is a silent W, but when I'm thinking of its relatives, it becomes very obvious and easy. What words are unrelated to that based on its word origin? Now, as you can see here, we have some words like two and two. The one with the pink arrow is the most obvious spelling for those sounds, but they have totally different word origins and word roots. Tweed, it's another word origin for tweed. It's a noun, it's a material, but it comes from a reed found by a river. And that's where it also had its idea for the name. Teen is also unrelated, but teen is related to 11, 12, and 13. It's that leftover.